coconut, and I just adore the freshness of it. First thing I like to do with coconut, just to kind of make it a little bit more exciting, is toast it off. You'll really appreciate that new flavour that starts to happen. So what's actually toasting in the coconut there is the oil in it, so do watch it a little bit carefully because it'll burn quickly. That's starting to develop some colour, so I'm pretty happy with the look of that. Grab my green beans. In this case I'm using some beans that I've just blanched really. You can get away with using raw beans in this salad if you really want to go for that ultimate crunch. But I like to just take a little bit of that crunch off by blanching them a little bit. And I need to chop these up nice and small. Now to that, all I'm going to add is a red onion and a chilli and then a little bit of zing for the dressing. I use a red onion for this particular dish because it's got a slightly less harsh flavour than the old brown onion. It is going straight into the salad and it's not getting cooked at all. I want a very, very, very fine chop on this. So I'm just going to add that to my beans. This is an intensely flavoured little salad. So here come the chilli. There we go. So that's my chilli, and then so what I'm going to add to my salad to give a little bit of bite is this rice wine vinegar. Just a quick splash. Little bit of zest of lemon. A lime. Get as much of that juice out as you can. And a little bit more of our sugar content as well. Again, just to kind of get the sweet, the salty, all that sort of shebang happening. That should be enough. Now, give that a quick stir around.
Delicious.
That is fantastic. I reckon I'm ready to dish up. What I want is a little bit of this salad just on the side here. Got my rice going on here, and I do like to do this like they do in Indonesia, where they serve it up on a little mound. It's quite cute. It's a little bit sort of kitschy, I think, but it's very neat and tidy, and I kind of like it. Pack the bowl nice and firmly with your rice, and then invert it on the plate. See? Not too bad. Now, serving up my beautiful curry here on the side. You can see that it's got just enough juice around it and very intense in its flavour and look. Just going to brighten that up with a nice little bit of garnish of coriander, a few sprigs on top, and there we have it. Beautiful. Have a little try. Can you see? Can you tell? That is why it's worth making your own spice paste, because every single time you make it, it's slightly different. And this one, the balance is absolutely perfect. Next, some delicious dessert ideas and a great way to jazz up plain ice cream.
Esta noche en Glee, 20:30, The Opener, doble episodio. Luego, a partir de las 21:50, 2 películas seguidas en Cine Glee. Solo en Glee. Renault Duster 2014, tu primera camioneta. Desde 218,000 pesos más seguro gratis. A veces, la pantalla queda chica para contar algunas historias.
Te amo, Carrie Bradshaw.
Quiero tener sexo contigo. Yo esperaré que eso se me
Las cosas buenas llegan a quien espera. Mira eso. Por eso, síguelas en Glitz TV en Facebook y Twitter y entérate de novedades, adelantos y todo lo que quieres saber sobre los shows que más te gustan.
Es increíble.
¿Lo sé? Solo por Glee.
In Bali, you often find that the desserts are really simple and quite a cooling finish to a meal because you've got that hot intensity of the main dish. So today what I'm going to use is some mangoes and bananas, and I'm going to brulee those, and then I'm going to serve them with a sesame seed brittle and some ice cream. First of all, we'll get on to the sesame seed brittle. It's really simple, one of the best recipes I've got up my sleeve. And all we need is half a cup of sesame seeds, some brown sugar. You can use white sugar, but I like to use the brown here. It gives it just a little bit more colour. 2 heaped tablespoons, and then in there with a little bit of water, and just start adding a little bit at a time. Mush it around. So this is so easy, this little item, and it's really, really beautiful and quite impressive at the other end of it. We're just wanting to mash this up until almost a paste, just slightly wetter than that. A little bit more water. Adding it drop by drop at this stage. So you can see that that is more or less just a paste of sugar and sesame seeds, just the 3 ingredients, that and the water. Now I've got a lined baking tray here. what I've done is I've curled up the edges because this does tend to really spread out in the oven. So now I just want to put some little discs on here. And then just spread these out a little bit with your spoon, although they will really do this in the oven as well. I adore the sesame brittle, mostly because I think it looks quite impressive to people, but it's really easy to cook. Now that's on about a medium heat. It needs about 20 minutes. Keep an eye on it because sugar can really burn quite quickly. But what's going to happen is it's going to spread out. So don't worry if you go and have a look and it's all spreading out. That's what it's supposed to do. And it bubbles up. And then when we take it out of the oven when it's cooked, it's all toffied up. And it should go quite brittle and crisp and we can crack it over our ice cream. What I'm going to do now is I've got a really great way to make quite cheap ice cream look fabulous. Here I've got really basic vanilla ice cream, and I'm going to jazz this up with a bit of Indonesian flavour. I'm going to zest some limes into here, just like that. Look at that colour going on in there. And what I did was I took the ice cream out of its tub, and then I just popped it in this bowl and I've let it soften in the fridge, just so that it's easier for me to work with, and then I can put it back in the freezer until I'm ready to serve it. Now I'm going to add some toasted coconut. Gives it that beautiful, interesting flavour. What I like about it is you also get the texture of the coconut through there, just a slight crunch for your mouth, which I think it really likes. Give it a bit of a stir around. Suddenly, very plain, boring, cheap vanilla ice cream starts to take on rather a gourmet sort of a flavour. There we go, into the freezer. Now I think my brittle might just about be there, so I'm just going to go and check on that. Now that looks just as I want it to look. I can see it's been bubbling, those sesame seeds have started to go golden, and once that cools down, it's going to go really brittle. Okay, now I'm going to grill some fresh fruit, and I'm using mango and I'm using banana. And a little bit of a trick with these is to brulee them or grill them, if you like, with a bit of sugar. And not smoking, which is just the way I want it, because once the sugar hits the grill, it'll start all going on. Place these nicely on the grill, and we just need to grill that sugary side. You can use any other sort of fruit that's in season, really. You can use plums, nectarines, peaches are great, pears would be good. They look great. They're just starting to get a little bit of colour on them, and that's what I want. I don't want them to be too dark, but I do want them to look golden. And let's get this on our plate. Oh, that looks beautiful. Then our banana, also beautifully bruleed. And now what I want is a scoop of my ice cream, my gourmet ice cream, into my glass. Oh, how good does that look? And my lovely brittle, which is now just that. It's quite brittle. It's definitely not soft anymore, and this is beautiful. Throw some on the plate and in the ice cream. Perhaps another bit in there. Garnish with a little bit of fresh lime. Even give that fruit just a little bit of juicing. Beautiful fresh limes. Turn our mango inside out so that we can then eat it really easily, just like that. Gorgeous. And what you can do is you've got your own little spoon here to just have a little try. That is so beautiful. The things you can do with plain ice cream. That's a great way to finish a Balinese meal. Those intense flavours of the curry finished off with a cool, refreshing and really simple dessert pleasure.
Darling, here we go. She's the one, oh, don't you know? Can't you see me? Can't you tell? I'm a girl under her spell. Oh, 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 don't you know? Oh, 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 don't you know?
I'm Mickey Wicks. I've been cooking my whole life, but I'm always looking for new ways to make great food. It's easy to get stuck making the same meals day after day, so I'm travelling the world to gain ideas and inspiration for exciting new dishes you can make at home.
Come on in. darling, here we go. She's the one, oh, don't you know? I'm the guy, but the shirt now. Oh, don't you know?
Tuscany, Italy. I've heard so much about this place. A favourite location for filmmakers, travel writers and poets because of its stunning scenery and romantic history. Tuscany is a place that inspires, and I'll have to admit, it completely deserves the accolades. The warm climate and fertile land is reflected in the standard of the produce, and the quality of ingredients here means that food is unfussed with and sensationally simple. Tuscan cuisine is world-renowned, and people here are very serious about their food. On this visit, I'm keen to learn from the locals, and a cooking lesson seems like the best place to start. I'm meeting Sonia, owner of Art and Cucina Cooking School, where I'm going to learn some Tuscan secrets of success. I'm hoping head chef Nando can give me some new recipes to take back to my kitchen at home. This is pretty exciting for me to be here cooking some food. What's on the menu today?
So today you're having then risotto with pears and pecorino cheese, and then chicken with peppers, and as a dessert, chocolate pudding with a strawberry sauce. But before eating,
We have to make it. Okay, let's get cooking. A traditional Italian meal consists of several courses, starting with a pasta or rice dish, followed by meat, chicken or fish.
Esatto, brava.
Risotto is an Italian classic which is often served as a first course or primo piatto. It's much better made from scratch and well worth the effort.
You do it, Nikki.
Oh no, I've never done this. Okay. And the result, rich, creamy and delicious.
What do you mean?
For our second course, Chef Nando has a great recipe for chicken thighs stuffed with green capsicum. There's a recipe I'm going to take home. And to finish, rich chocolate dessert. After a successful lesson, Sonia has invited me to her place for dinner. And with my newfound Tuscan cooking confidence, I've offered to prepare the food. Since fresh is best, I'm off to the local markets to pick up some ingredients. That is, if I can make myself understood. Some quattro russo onions, yes, and carrots, yeah. Quattro. The only number I can ever really remember, which is 4, so it's 4 of everything. Zucchini, 8, yeah, otto. Grazie mille. Bread salad ingredients, I hope. I've really done it now. So confident was I after my Italian cooking lesson that I said, let me cook you all a meal. Now I'm beginning to wonder if that was the most sensible thing for me to do. In a turmoil, out of quiet confidence.
Benvenuti to my home.
It's amazing.
So, Nikki, this is our outside summer kitchen.
Oh my
Where
God.
you can cook tonight.
Okay, great.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, I feel like I've been left to do my final exam. Italians are really serious when it comes to food, so I'm going to have to pull out the big guns to impress Sonia and her friends. I've decided to make barbecue chicken. I really adore that char-grilled flavour, and I've got a way to make it really easy. I grill the chicken first, simply to get a smoky flavour going on, but I never have time to stand over it until it's completely cooked. So instead, I whack it in the dish with whatever herbs and vegetables I'm using, lots of lemons, and of course a healthy dose of magic olive oil. I seal it really well with some tinfoil and then let it cook through. Well, I'm feeling pretty confident that it's going to rock in terms of taste. In terms of time, I would love a few more hours. I've tried to create a recipe that fits with the Italian cooking ethic. Quality food done well. And getting the Tuscan tick of approval would be the biggest compliment I could hope for. So one of my rules in cooking is never cook anything for guests that you haven't already tried, and so I'm taking it one step further. I'm making an Italian bread salad that I've never made for a group of Italians. All I've done is received some verbal instructions from somebody. Apparently you take old stale bread, you drop it in some water to let it soak. It feels all wrong. I'm going to squeeze it out and add a whole lot of vegetables to it. You wouldn't believe how much I hope I don't mess this up. It's like their dish. Their pavlova. It's like really soggy bread. Ooh. Oh my god. There is nothing wrong with that. Actually, let me just keep the cooking, but let me just say, I think I may be about to impress you. Well, I hope I am anyway. During a traditional Italian feast, you'll be served up several courses, usually beginning with pasta or rice, followed by meat, chicken or fish. Today I'm making some delicious dishes I learnt in Tuscany. A creamy risotto and chicken thighs stuffed with parsley and green capsicum. So I'll get on to that first up. Just want to hear a very subtle sizzle. We definitely don't want to brown those, otherwise that caramelised flavour, it goes all the way through the risotto, and that's not what I'm after today. I've got the subtlety of beautiful creamy risotto rice, the pumpkin and the pecorino, which is a very sharp cheese, and the oil, and then also quite toasted so that they start to warm up ready for the stock. I always put the wine in first, and I just want to cook off that alcohol. So if we don't let the wine sort of come to a bubble, the alcohol can add a bit of a bitterness to cooking, so we want to slosh it in there and hear it kind of sizzle off, probably about half a cup. That is the sound I want to hear. I'll get my pumpkin in there. I've made my own vegetable stock here, which has been made out of water. I've thrown in a couple of carrots, a bit of onions, some bay leaves and a bit of salt and pepper risotto, but you don't need to be entirely tied to the pot. There's quite a lot of stock in there now, and I'm just wanting those granules of rice to drink it up and get all of their starchiness going on, and that adds to the creaminess of the whole dish. As they start to take on that liquid, we keep an eye on it, and as soon as they've almost run out, we're going to keep adding some more, and we just keep adding and adding and adding. Now I'm going to get that pecorino in there. I can see that that's actually cooking quite quickly, which is great. And I'm using pecorino today, which has got a real sharpness to it. It's an Italian hard cheese made out of sheep's milk. It's gritty and salty, and I love it. I just need to cube this. Makes a little bit of a change from Parmesan, which is, obviously another hard cheese. The pecorino is just a slightly more subtle flavour. It ought to be enough. If it's not, I'll add a little bit more later. How's my risotto going? So that's starting to get really starchy now and creamy. Risotto is often first course, a bit of a precursor to the meat dish in Italy. I'm going to serve it with those chicken thighs today. All that's taken up all of that stock. Probably do with another couple of minutes, so this is a good time for me to add my cheese. And that'll melt, takes no time at all really to melt through there, so I never bother grating it. Just adding my final bit of stock, I think, just to keep that a little bit loose in there. So that's looking really good. It's taken up all the stock that it needs to, the flavours are all going on in there, and the cheese has started to melt through. It is looking really creamy and lovely. So there's two great Italian recipes that you can serve either together or separately, a risotto, a great chicken thigh stuffed with capsicum.
Next, a great recipe for focaccia bread and a simple version of an Italian classic, tiramisu. If you want to impress your family and friends, homemade bread is always a winner. It's easy to prepare and can be served anytime. While I was in Tuscany, Chef Nando showed me how to make a simple focaccia, a classically Italian flat oven-baked bread. Pour flour onto a flat surface and create a well in the middle. Gradually pour in water mixed with yeast and olive oil and mix with your hands. When wet and dry ingredients are combined, knead the dough by rolling and pushing rhythmically for around 10 minutes. Cut into loaves or rolls and mark with a small cross on top. Cover and leave to rise in a warm place for at least 40 minutes. Once the dough has doubled in size, stretch and flatten it out onto a floured surface and put it in a well-oiled pan. Pierce with a roller or fork, add olive oil, sliced cherry tomatoes, fresh herbs and any other toppings you can think of. Give it another slosh of olive oil and salt to taste. Bake for about 15 minutes on a moderate heat until golden brown. Perfecto. No Italian meal would be complete without a sweet finish, and I have a very simple take on a well-known Italian favourite. I'm making tiramisu, which is one of the best Italian desserts, and the literal translation, which I love, is pick-me-up. It's so gorgeous. It's made with really strong black coffee, and we're just going to layer some sponge soaked in that and some beautiful mascarpone topped with a layer of cocoa. I need lots of mascarpone for this. Mascarpone is a really great cheese. It's a little bit like cream cheese, really.
Parece que los hombres los respiran muy bien, se llaman leggings y son noticia en una imagen. Ustedes qué piensan. Ni pants, ni pantalones pegaditos, ni... ¿Ustedes ya están listos para usar sus leggings? ¿Qué opinan? Platíquenos en hora 21 y con esta imagen nos vamos a cortar. Esto es lo de ser el amigo.
Este ímpetu reformador demuestra la capacidad de nuestro país para transformarse en democracia. Demuestra también que la pluralidad no es obstáculo para construir acuerdos en favor de la República. El desafío ahora es lograr que las leyes secundarias mantengan ese espíritu audaz y de vanguardia que ya comienza a distinguirnos en el mundo.
En este sitio estuvieron los presidentes de las cámaras de diputados, Ricardo Anaya, del Senado, Raúl Cervantes, el presidente del IFAI, Gerardo Laveaga, el presidente de Transparencia Mexicana, Federico Reyes Heroles, por lo parlamentarios del PRI en la Cámara de Senadores, la senadora Arely Gómez, y de diputados Héctor Humberto Gutiérrez y funcionarios del gobierno federal. Iván González, Noticieros Televisa.
Mañana será inaugurada la exposición La Gran Fuerza de México en el Zócalo capitalino.
21 de abril de 1914. Más de 40 buques de guerra de Estados Unidos atacaron el puerto de Veracruz, tras un incidente diplomático entre esa nación y nuestro país, ocurrido 9 días antes. Fue la segunda intervención norteamericana. Jóvenes cadetes de la heroica Escuela Naval Militar defendieron el puerto. La gesta heroica de José Acero, Virginia Uribe y sus compañeros, fue citada ahora, 100 años después, por la propia institución a la que pertenecieron, la Armada de México. Es uno de los motivos centrales de la exposición en la Gran Fuerza de México.
21 de abril de la gesta heroica del 21 de abril en Veracruz. Teníamos una carta especial donde le vamos a poder explicar acerca de las personas y héroes que participaron en esta gesta durante los hechos ocurridos en esa fecha.
Los hechos históricos emergen en medio de la exhibición de los equipos con que cuentan actualmente las Fuerzas Armadas Mexicanas y que desde este 8 de febrero hasta el 9 de marzo próximo podrán ser admirados por los ciudadanos en el Zócalo capitalino.
Sobre todo las tecnologías que estamos empleando dentro de la Secretaría de Marina para la vigilancia y protección de nuestra ciudadanía. Tenemos un helicóptero Cougar donde los pilotos pueden darles una explicación de frente a los niños de qué es lo que hacen en labores de búsqueda y rescate. Estamos presentando el vestuario, equipo, armamento, municiones, embarcaciones y aeronaves que se emplean actualmente en las Fuerzas Armadas.
En total, la exhibición está conformada por 19 carpas, de las cuales 14 corresponden a la Secretaría de la Defensa Nacional, 4 a la Secretaría de Marina Armada de México y 1 a la Fuerza Aérea Mexicana. En la explanada se encuentran 4 helicópteros actualmente en operación. El modelo de más reciente adquisición, Cougar, de la Armada de México. El gigante CH-53, el Black Hawk y el Bell-412, así como aviones Stearman y Arabá de la Fuerza Aérea Mexicana.
En cada módulo, en cada carpa, hay una actividad práctica que realizar, ya sea desde probarse alguna prenda del vestuario militar, como el chaleco antibalas, el casco antifragmentación, cómo abordar los vehículos, las embarcaciones, las aeronaves, conocer.
No es como la con la que nos bañamos. Yo no puedo comer. Ahorita tira. Aquí con nuestro cliente.
¿Qué es eso? Fíjenme. Ya nomás el telefonito, padre mío.
Y si me vende una inducción casero.
Ay.
Te agarro un vaso para...
No me grabes.
Huele a esto. Que llevan un rato. Ya los había olvidado. Ay, qué... Pues se ve medio chistoso, ¿verdad?
¿Se llama chistoso o no?
El video ha ido.
Ah, ¿tengo vídeo?
No.
Pero.
El video.
Mira.
Ah, sí, cómo no.
No te va a dar frío. No, bebé. ¿Se dobló la manga de la mano, hijo? Mira, ¿ves? Espérame. Es que lo hacen para que no lo se vea uno cuidado. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. No, no lo vi. Oye, no. Pues yo estaba contigo al lado. Pendejo.
Más anchote que más.
Para que tenga
Más grande. ¿Cómo es que telegrama ahorita de la?
No más contigo, mira. Solo lo hicieron en cuarta de cama. Y
Estaba todo Órale. ¿Y cuánto va a ser? Yo creo que yo la quiero. ¿Qué otro loco que está ahí en la bola de la esquina? A ver si no está centro. Ya me llevo con Francisco. Ya no es tanto tráfico como otros días, ¿verdad? Porque hoy que es sábado, digo. No, hoy es lunes. El lunes. Todos.
Una extensa variedad de calzados para que usted y toda la construcción de familia sea seguro y sea lo mejor. Solamente la tienda de la Colima.
Para lo que es la prevención de imagínate, una denuncia pública, pues, yo tengo una foto de que entonces Zacatecas. Me imagino puros gorritos, pero bueno, se complementa. Antes era más seguridad.
Ay, no me echen al azúcar. Le ando mandando a los chachos.
¿Es el agua de los pescados, no?
Este me jaló para allá. Yo me voy para allá. Esa cosa pican el agua y se le sube hasta arriba. Sí, se absorbe. Desde abajo la absorbe hasta arriba. ¿Fue todo? Pues es que yo no estaba. ¿Qué?
Que tengo las llaves. Era aquí más. Puertas blancas, ojos no vemos.
Ay,
No, que reparan computadoras.
la pizza. ¿Dónde los venden? Ay, yo estoy diciendo de venderos. No, para el banco. Se va a tomar nada, Diego. Como por de venta. ¿Y de no te lo presto mañana estoy para que gastes. ¿Cómo ves? Te lo presto mañana estoy para que gastes. Sí, ahí está entretenido. Si se la puede vaya hasta la vida. Acá, que me ponga. A ver. ¿Cuánto? Mira, esto no es. ¿Cómo la bolsa de churros, señora? Señora, preguntarle a Iris, señora, ¿cuánto vale uno? 17.50. No, es que... Sí, y de papá de la que está en esa semana. No, fíjate que...
De chico venía. ¿Sí de eso?
Miren, don Manuel da la misma bolsa 20 pesos. Y la daba 18. Miren, mis de estos da más. El otro.
Como... Unos viejos de estos.
Nunca voy a volver a ir a Submarinos. ¿Por qué? También cada día es un rocío.
Nada.
Pero acuérdate, el fin de semana compramos el dominó, son dos familiares. Entonces, véntale. ¿Qué me acuerdo? A celebrar el cumpleaños. Nada más vamos para acá. Nada más pero la chica. La otra
Pero es que la piedra que reina para las cosas no conocidas. Para las peruanas. Y ahora
pero no está
Hasta la marimba. Los de la marimba están todo el día, ¿no? Mande. Es que son nuevos, se remodelaron todos supuestamente de acá hasta allá. Y yo más para ti.
Mira qué suave,
Mira, está el otro.
Bueno, está lleno y... Ay, se me olvidó traer los bolillos.
Creo que es muy hombrecito. ¿Verdad que es un ofertón?
Por una pieza me gana, pero estos sí son de bien caros. Bien caro. Magdalena. Mira, esta que está más sencilla. Le dice exactas a cómo para. Ah, 6 pesos. 6 pesos. Oh. Mira, cualquiera de las mejor que se dice más. Mira. Mira que hay uno de estos que dan. Ah, no, son de estos.
Okay.
Comiendo bombones.
I'm going to work later. I don't find any job, but you see, I can do it. Just give me a little bit of time.
Bueno, ¿te gustaría hacer algo en tu vida?
Madero.
¿Qué quieren aquí? ¿Qué quieren? ¿Te llaman las niñas de aquí? Ay, se ven. A ver, cuéntame, Valeria. ¿Cómo los chujos? ¿Cómo están, Anita? ¿Cuál es? Bien, ¿tú qué tal? 17. ¿Se va a llevar la ropa? Yo traigo ya 17. Le mandé una vecinita. Le mandé una pariente, Anita. Para decirle que estaba en su corbata con una foto, pero no la encontró. Ah, mira. Pero luego mis hijos nunca abren, creo. No, ya se la compró muy buena. Ah, mira. Sí, ahí, mañana te llevo la ropa. ¿De cuál? ¿De cuál? Ahí de cuál. Ah, mira, están aquí. Es el mismo.
La bolita está muy buena, ¿sabes qué es buena?
Ah, ¿cómo?
No sé qué punta la señorita. 29. Son de este macizo.
Ah, son las que no, son de dulce.
Son de caramelo macizo.
No son de las bolitas que las...
Pero son de chamo. Vale.
Buenas de estas.
No me da.
¿Cuáles son?
Ay, la mano chilaina.
Ándale, estas son las buenas, hijo.
¿Sí?
Estas sí son buenas.
Ah, pues también, pero eso aquí está como...
No, qué caro.
15. Ah, no.
Nomás traiga de nuevo. No falta lo que te sacar otra. Adiós, señora Susana. Adiós. Adiós. Adiós, Susi. Yo no puedo antes de creer lo que hizo la muchachita, pues no le echó, no tocó a mi hermano con una pistola de agua. Hermanos en la plaza, ¿sabes? En el papá. No, mi hermano se enfermó de bronquitis, el agua estaba bien fría. Ya le dijo, pues dile que te pase las medicinas, así como se mojó la ropa. De la medicina. No lo voy a pagar. Ya veré. Llaman a la chiquilla. Pues dígame. Una bolsa de hermano. Esa está bien. Esa de bolita, ¿verdad?
Una Toña.
No sé quién lleva el llamado.
Yo agarré dos.
¿Tú
El
dos?
pendejo agarró dos y no dejó ni uno.
Ah, entonces me falta de uno. Por eso no le echo ni una.
Por eso agarraste dos.
No, no me lo dejé. Ah, entonces ¿cuántos son? 1, 2, 4.
No, son 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ya con esta son 5. ¿Le faltó?
Un peso.
¿Le faltó?
Ah. Gracias.
Pero también es bueno. Luego te llevo eso, pues. Está bien, Anita, no se preocupe. Puras de niña ahorita, ¿eh? Sí. Cosas de niña. Sí, Anita. Bueno, de preferencia que ya de mujer, pero ahí me junta. Ey.
Yo soy pendejo. Agarró dos más. Y no puso ni uno.
Agarró dos.
Y el Joseph también agarró dos.
No, veas.
Se agarró dos.
No, se quedó una, chica.
Agarraste dos.
Por eso, porque tú no eres eso, ni si me te dejarás.
Ya sé por qué.
Yo no sé para qué lo usan.
O Jaime, pero sin el Joker. Fernando,
Bien bajo, estoy queriendo de ver. Mírame, ya está.
¿Quieres subir? O bueno, yo me muero.
Ni puedes con todo, nomás con sí, después un lado
¿Te acuerdas de la morrilla que andaba conmigo y que mandé una vez a mí? Sí, no quería. ¿Le traes el mando de mensaje? ¿Qué dice? ¿La otra vez vas a trabajar? Sí, yo traigo, ¿verdad? No, ya.
Ay, yo tengo que ir a los no los compramos. Se me olvidó. Lo siento. Debes de hacerlo todo. Ay, me está dando de la vuelta los chus. Déjenme en paz.
Ya es tu parte. No quiero.
Alfa. Ahí está, ¿no?